experience meets a vibrant celebration of historic culture. Our students excel in programs like business, artificial intelligence, pharmacy, architecture, and nursing, gaining the skills they need to become global change agents. Here, we honor our history, our community, and our culture. It's our legacy. We dominate in athletics too. Whether it's football, volleyball, or golf, our athletes compete at the highest level, building discipline, leadership, and school pride. We are more than a university. We are a community, a family, building the future on the foundation of our past. At Florida A&M, you'll get the best of both worlds, a challenging academic environment and a cultural experience that is unmatched. Welcome to where you belong. Your future starts here.
Mr. President, I declare the 2025 spring commencement of the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University officially open. Let the ceremonies begin.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the last of 3 Spring 2025 commencement ceremonies here at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. We are here to celebrate, and please allow me to underscore celebrate, the educational achievements of this great class. This graduating class is joining more than 80,000 alumni across the state, nation, and the world. Let's give it up for this great class of 2025. We request now that you will please stand, everyone, for the Star Spangled Banner, sung by Tyreek Gay, a senior information technology major, followed by the meditation from the Bishop John D. Harris, pastor of Mount Olive Free Will Baptist Church.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the
Greetings, Rattlers. Will you join me for prayer? As we take this time to give a sacred pause to give honor to God who has brought us to this moment of great celebration. Heavenly Father, together we are here in your presence filled with gratitude, wonder, and joy. You have been a guiding light through every lecture, every exam, every late night, and every early morning. You've led these brilliant minds, molded their character, and strengthened their resolve. We pause today first and foremost again to say thank you, Lord. We echo the psalmist's praise in Psalms 126:3. The Lord has done great things, and we are filled with his joy. Lord, you've done great things, and now we stand at the threshold of new beginnings. And as these graduates step into their callings, we ask for your abiding presence. Fill them with your joy, the kind that circumstances cannot steal. Surround them with your peace, the kind that quiets every fear. Strengthen them with your love, the kind that overcomes all things, and may their minds remain sharp, their hearts courageous, and their spirits resilient as they go forth to be the best that they can be. Proud Rattlers representing Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. And as the Apostle Paul reminds us in Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. May they walk confidently into their futures, knowing that the same God who brought them this far will be faithful to carry them forward. And we ask for your presence here. In the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Again, we welcome you to what we refer to as the finest hour on the highest of 7 hills. With that said, if you will, please join me in giving a warm welcome to our trustee chair, Ms. Kristen Hopper, who will come to give you greetings from the Board of Trustees. Ms. Hopper.
Thank you, President Beard. Good afternoon, family. To President Beard, Trustee May, esteemed members of the dais, faculty, staff, parents, friends, alumni, and the class of Spring 2025. I am Kristen Harper, a two-time alumna and graduate of the School of Business and Industry at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, hailing from Columbus, Ohio. Today, we celebrate an extraordinary milestone, a moment etched in the hearts of every graduate wearing the orange and the green with pride. Today, we celebrate you. Graduates, this day is a testament to your hard work, your perseverance, and the endless support of the loved ones who are here celebrating with you today. Congratulations, you have made it. And as we celebrate your accomplishments, I ask that we pause and reflect on the legacy that you inherit today as Rattlers. Today, we know Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University as the number 81 public university in these United States, the number 1 public historically black college or university for the 6th consecutive year, and number 20 on the Social Mobility Index, which is a measurement of the ability to change the economic trajectory of graduates and their families for generations to come. However, State Normal College for colored students began in 1887 as the beacon of hope for those who were excluded from getting an education. But here you stand today. In 1891, when our school was relocated to the 375-acre Highwood plantation, the grounds were filled with rattlesnakes. Rattlers whose tenacity to strike and strike and strike again embodies the resilience and the grit inside of each and every one of you, every FAMU student and every alum. From its very inception, FAMU has been a symbol of resilience, perseverance, and triumph over adversity. The very ground we walk on tells the story of people who refused to back down, who believed in education as a ladder for opportunities. We've always had to fight for FAMU, and today is no different. With a legacy as rich as ours comes a responsibility to represent the Rattler spirit in everything you do, to represent FAMU on your job and in the community, to recruit the next generation of Rattlers and to give, to become active members in the Alumni Association and to advocate for this great institution's future, to protect FAMU from anything that will threaten its mission. It's your turn, graduates, to carry the torch and to ensure that FAMU continues to thrive for generations to come. Now more than ever, the world needs your brilliance and your voice. Each of you, as students and soon to be alumni, has the power to shape the conversation of every room that you enter. As you leave the highest of 7 hills today, FAMU's story becomes yours to tell and yours to write. Write it boldly. Lead with courage. Remember where you come from and do your part to ensure that FAMU will continue to produce generations of great scholars just like you, who never forget why we strike and strike and strike again. Congratulations, class of Spring 2025.
I'm quite pleased to introduce our speaker of the hour. In her own right, she's becoming a legend. Fawn Weaver has been a serial entrepreneur for more than 25 years. As the CEO and founder of Grant Sydney Incorporated, she continues to grow her multi-million-dollar real estate and investment portfolio. Ms. Weaver is a popular TED Talk speaker, a U.S. Today and two-time New York Times best-selling author, and has appeared in hundreds of popular magazines, radio shows, morning shows around the world, including Fox Business, The Today Show, The New York Times, CBS This Morning, Good Morning America, CNBC, and The Washington Post. Her revealing how I built this segment with Guy Raz on NPR had the internet abuzz for months. As did her 2024 Forbes Self-Made Woman profile. Ms. Weaver is one of only 5 African American women to found and have led a $1 billion plus company in U.S. history. She serves as the CEO of Uncle Nearest Incorporated, a company she founded in 2016. Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey is the fastest growing American whiskey brand in United States history, the best-selling Black American-founded spirit brand of all time, and was the most awarded bourbon of 2019 through 2024. The super premium brand has earned more than 1,400 awards and was named, and I quote, world's best, unquote, 2 years in a row. Her 450-acre Nearest Green Distillery is the 7th most visited distillery in the world. Ms. Weaver is certified as a corporate director by Harvard Business School. She graduated summa cum laude from the University of Alabama and holds an honorary Doctorate of Humanities from Bluefield State University. She serves on the board of Endeavor Group Holdings. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Rattler welcome to Ms. Fawn Weaver.
Hello, Rattlers. So anyone who has ever seen me or heard me speak, one of the things I never do is write anything down in advance. I want to make sure that I feel the energy in the room, that I pray and understand what it is that God wants me to do in that room in the moment. But I will tell you what he had me do this morning. For the first time ever, he had me write down 5 points. And I think he did that because they told me I had 20 minutes. And he had 5 points he wanted to get to you in that 20 minutes. I love when they do the introductions and they give all the accolades and the summa cum laude and the Harvard and the this and the that and the this and the that, because then I get to stand up here and give you the story before that story. My father, born and raised in Houston, Texas, he picked cotton. He went to Southern University on a scholarship and made a decision that he knew would cause him to lose that scholarship, which was participating in a civil rights demonstration. The civil rights organization told him, if you get kicked out of school for participating, we will give you a one-way ticket anywhere in the country by train. He chose Los Angeles. Somebody loves Los Angeles. He knew he wanted to be a writer and a producer of music. He goes to Los Angeles, he's sleeping on people's couches, and he's writing and he's producing and he's making incredible music, and he gets a call out of Detroit by a man who had a startup called Motown. He told my father what he was beginning and asked if he would be interested in bringing his talent from Los Angeles to Detroit. My father was one of the original hit makers of Motown. I share that because he started picking cotton. You are all going to go into the world. You are going to leave out of the safety confines of this university, and you are going to be bombarded by people telling you what you cannot do, what you cannot accomplish, what is impossible to do in this environment, with this administration, in this country, and this moment of time. And I want you to remember my father picked cotton in Houston, Texas. You are going to go out into the world and they are going to tell you that you are the minority. You are disadvantaged because you are the minority. And I need you to understand point number one that the Lord gave me this morning. People of color and women are 70% of this country and 92% of the world. You are not the minority, you are the majority. Walk into every space with the confidence that you do not belong to the group that is the minor. You belong to the group that is the major, and you serve a Father and a God that is King. That brings me to point number two. You come from, my father would say, you come from good stock. Anybody in the South knows what that means, but let me give you my version of that. You come from the strongest of the strong. Let me break that down for you. 12 million Africans, at least, left the shores of that continent by force. At least 2 million died in the Middle Passages. At least 12 million left. Most people don't realize only 388,000 made it to America. That means those who made it onto these shores were the strongest of the strong, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. They came on a ship side by side, blood, feces, disease. They were shackled, they were torn, and they arrived here fully intact. That means that that blood that runs through your body came from a people that refused to give up. So if you know you're a part of the majority, and you know you come from the strongest of the strong, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, where does that leave us? That leaves us with point number three. You are your only limitation. There is a science experiment that you can find online, and it will look incredibly outdated. There's no color, and it is a scientist, and it's literally called Fleas in a Jar. For anyone who has not seen this, I highly recommend you go to YouTube and you watch it, but I'll try to bring it to life for you in this moment. The science experience, anyone who has ever seen fleas, you know that they just boing, 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 like they're all over the place. You can't really kill them because they're just jumping. This scientist takes fleas, puts them in a jar, and puts a lid on the jar. Those fleas keep popping up and hitting the top of the lid of the jar until a place where they realize, if I keep doing that, I'm going to keep hurting myself, so I'm only going to jump as high as right below the lid. 3 days later, the scientist takes the lid off the jar, and the fleas never go higher than where they had limited themselves to go. But that is not the part that matters for us. The part that matters for us is their offspring never jump higher than they did. We are a generation that does not understand. Number one, we're not fleas. Let's be clear about that. However, we have the same mindset. We believe that there is a cap. We believe that there is a ceiling. We believe that there is something that is preventing us from going higher. But here's the thing. If there is a glass ceiling, it's got to crack the size of Hades, because I got through it. My daddy got through it. Oprah got through it. Tyler got through it. Dorita and Robbie Robinson got through it. David L. Smith got through it. Robert Smith got through it. David Stewart got through it. You can go down the list. Melody Hobson got through it. We would be here going through that list for the rest of this day. So what is the difference between them and you? You can't say it's education, and I'll tell you why. Because you're looking at a person who left home at 15, dropped out of high school at 16, lived in 3 homeless shelters by the time she was 18. Your end story has nothing to do with your beginning story, and this country cannot contain what God means to excel. That brings me to the 4th point. Y'all, the Lord is going to do this in 20 minutes, and I'm as amazed as you are. You belong wherever God places you. Every room that you will walk into, I sit in circles of billionaires on a very regular basis. When I leave here, when you see me leave off this platform early, it's because somebody's sending a plane for me to bring me to their party. I sit in rooms with the most powerful people in the world. That is not an exaggeration. That is not a metaphor. That is not a hyperbole. I sit in rooms with the most powerful people in the world. I was paid to go speak for a group, only 100 people in Big Sky, Montana. That 100 people represented $160 billion. Do you want to know what their question was for me? How do we find our purpose? Do not assume that the people that you are walking into the room know more, can do more, can be more. You walk into the room believing and knowing that you walk through that room because God opened that door from you. And if God opened that door for you, the room that you walk through is exactly where you're supposed to be. You will go into the world and they will tell you that there is such a thing as imposter syndrome, and I will tell you that is complete BS. One person made it up, one person has convinced the world that it exists, and one person has made sure that women and people of color are impacted by a syndrome that does not actually exist. There are plenty of people from the beginning of time who have walked into rooms in which the people in those rooms make more money, they're more powerful, they have higher degrees. Let me tell you something, that summa cum laude, I'm super proud of that. I got my degree last year. Until then, I was a high school dropout. Guess who did not feel uncomfortable walking into rooms with people with PhDs and master's degrees and billionaires and centimillionaires? It has nothing to do with where you began, what you look like, your gender, or your race. It has everything to do with whether or not you have walked through the door that God has called you to walk through. And if you have, then you should have no concern on the other side. How do you have imposter syndrome when God put you there? That brings me to my last point. Y'all, I got to all 5 points and I'm ready to Dougie. Okay. If God be for you, if God be for you, then who can be against you? You are going to leave out of these doors in one of the most divided times in our country's history in recent generations. They're going to tell you that the decisions of this administration are going to hold you back. They're going to tell you that the decisions of this administration are going to harm you. Let me tell you why I am never bothered about who's in the White House. We got to understand, they may have been voted in, but nobody gets anywhere without God deciding that is a part of the plan. The story of Moses, the story of Pharaoh, people miss a really important part with that. Every time the Pharaoh said, I will let your people go, after Moses said, let my people go, they would begin to go, and Pharaoh would have a change of heart and send his people to go get them. We miss a very important sentence. And God hardened his heart. I need y'all to hear this. What we're watching, y'all, is Pharaoh. Make no mistake about it. I need y'all to pay attention to what's going on. Do not be discouraged by it at all. Ask the Lord, what is your purpose in this moment? Because he couldn't get into that office if you didn't allow him. So what is the purpose? What are you trying to prove? What is my part in this process? Because let's be clear, there's a whole lot of people over the next 4 years that are going to get rich. There's a whole lot of people that are going to become successful and powerful over the next 4 years. I will be one of them, to be clear. But it's not because of where I began. It is not because of privilege. That third homeless shelter at the age of 18, Covenant House in Hollywood, California, I got stories for you. It will believe because I believe God's promise. I believe that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I believe that what he has set me in this world to do, I will do it no matter who is in the White House. I will do it no matter who is in Congress. I will do it no matter who is in the Senate. So when you go out into the world today, you have a choice. You running this, or is God running this? And if God's running this, you should have no concerns. Thank you.
I am not sure how many preachers we have in here today, but you can save your sermon that you prepare for tomorrow. We indeed know that the steps of a good man and woman are ordered by the Lord. Give it up again for our great speaker this afternoon. We're going to ask Ms. Weaver if she would stand again. Certainly you epitomize the slogan that says it's not where you begin, but where you finish. We want to present to you on this May 3rd, 2025, a President's Award. Presented to Fawn Weaver, co-founder of Uncle Nearest and CEO of Grant Sydney Corporation, for serving as the keynote speaker for the 2025 Spring Commencement Ceremony at Florida University. Let's give her one more hand if we can. A moment for some special recognitions. Every FAMU graduate this afternoon has at least one reason to give back to the university that's provided them with much more than a college degree. FAMU is recognized as a place where students discover their potential, ignite their passions, and meet lifelong friends. And as we often say, there's a 50-50 chance you may walk out of here with a spouse. But more importantly, FAMU is a place where students develop an appreciation for the importance of giving back. So many of our graduates today are adorning beautiful medallions with their regalia. It is the first time that some of them have contributed as an alumni donor to Florida University. And we applaud their participation and willingness to give back to the institution that has given them so much. So at this time, with all of our first-time donors, graduates, for spring 2025 class, if you would stand and be recognized, and we're going to give you a round of applause. All our first-time donors, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for giving back already. Another thing that is important to us here on the Hill is that we bring in students who are willing to make the sacrifice to finish in 4. So with all graduates finishing in 4 years or less, will you please stand and be recognized for this great accomplishment? About 75 or 80% of you. Thank you. FAMU is what we refer to as a legacy institution. With all legacy rattlers, those who are following within family traditions of attending this institution, please stand and be recognized. If you have a mother, brother, sister, father, auntie, uncle, if they finish and you're following their footsteps, please stand. Thank you. Another very important group is those who attend FAMU after transferring from a state college. With all graduates who are graduating from a state college who was awarded an associate's degree, you came here to finish, we want to recognize you as well. Come on, transfers. The next group certainly is a group that don't mind sacrificing. All of our veterans who are graduating today from any armed force, will you please stand and be recognized as well? Thank you for serving our country to protect our rights here in America. FAMU has been your home for the past few years. And we are fortunate to have you here to grow into the wonderful citizens that you've become and will continue to be. We know that these experiences and education you received will serve you well as you join our alumni community that is making a difference all over the world. Thank you for choosing FAMU. Again, we say congratulations. Some additional recognitions. It is with great pleasure to introduce our platform guests today. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Members of the Florida University Board of Trustees, our chair, Ms. Christian Hopper, trustee and SGA president, Ms. Lauren May. Let's give these individuals a hand. We also want to recognize one of the most competent faculties, administrative team, employees here at this great university today. All our employees stand, including faculty, senior leadership team, employees in general. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you for all you do to make a difference in the lives of our students. Certainly, it's with great pleasure that we introduce our better half, Lady Wendy Beard. Thank you for being with us today. We also have the husband of our provost and vice president, Dr. Allison Watson. We have Mr. Derek Watson. Will you stand and be recognized? I have a very dear friend and colleague from the Florida college system with me today, his family, Mr. Reggie Well, vice president, chief operating officer for Polk State College. Will you stand and be recognized with your family? Miss Well, please stand. All the children. Mr. Webb is a local pastor in Tampa, but he also has a daughter, Heaven Webb, who's receiving her Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. Heaven, will you stand and be recognized? Thank you. We also have with us Mr. Michael Johnson, Superintendent of the Florida University Development Research School, whose daughter, Jayden Johnson, is receiving her Bachelor of Science degree in Business and Administration as well. Superintendent, thank you for being with us, your daughter. Congratulations to her. Mr. Sean and Mrs. Lakeisha Gaines are also with us this afternoon celebrating their daughter, Kendall Gaines, who is also receiving her Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. Kendall is among 5 generations of Rattlers, in which 26 members of their family are with us today. Come on, stand and be recognized. Again, we are a legacy institution. We have with us also Miss Terry Hines, Vice President for Fox Sports, is here celebrating her goddaughter, Cindy Smith, who is also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. I also want to recognize a very important family. Over 45 years ago, when I came to the Heights of Seven Hills, I had a mentor in the Firstborn Church of the Living God by the name of Titus B. Deege, who was the local presiding pastor, elder, went on to become the presiding prelate of the Firstborn Church, passed away about 7 years ago. He's a former FAM USBI graduate, but he also has a son. That son was a little boy when I came 40 years ago, 7 years old. Now he is the presiding prelate of the Firstborn Church. He's here with us with his wife and family. Benjamin Dees, would you please stand and be recognized? And they have a daughter, Diamond Dees, who will receive her degree today as well. Today is also her birthday. Will you stand, Diamond, and be recognized? Diamond Dees, thank you. Also with us today, some very important people. Tallahassee's own Commissioner Diane Cox. Will you stand and be recognized? Thank you, Commissioner. As well as Leon County School Board member, Mr. Darrell Jones. And just one last recognition, because this is special to me. This young lady is graduating today with a major in biology, degree in biology. But 14 years ago, her mother succumbed to cancer. Her mom is a former Rattler, a graduate in 1987, a Hall of Famer in her own right, Miss Latricia Allen Ledette. Her daughter today, Kyra Diane Ledette, is finishing her degree. Come on, Kyra, and be recognized. Blessings to you. Well, all of these individuals are deserving of our acknowledgement. I know each of you as graduates can point to one or more faculty members or staff members who has made a difference in your FAMU journey. We're going to ask our graduates now for you to stand and give those individuals a round of applause who will help you come this far. Come on, graduates. Come on, give them appreciation. And while you're standing, last but not least, the parents of these graduates who sent the money, who prayed the prayers, who gave you their credit cards, give it up for your parents today. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to present Dr. Allison Watson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, to begin the degree conferrals.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to introduce Cecil Howard, Interim Dean of the College of Law, who will now present the candidates for the degree Juris Doctor.
Will all candidates graduating with the Juris Doctor degree please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the College of Law of presenting these candidates for the degree Juris Doctor as shown in the program.
Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Law, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida and University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you the degree Juris Doctorate as indicated, with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. You may now be hooded by each other. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. Michael Abazinge, Dean of the School of Graduate Studies and Research, who will now present the candidates for master's degrees.
Will all candidates graduating with master's degrees from all colleges and schools within the university please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the graduate faculty and the deans of the colleges and schools of presenting these candidates for master's degrees as shown in the program.
Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculties of the representative colleges and schools of the university, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you master's degree as indicated, with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining to scholars everywhere. You may now be hooded by each other. You may be seated. Thank you.
Mr. President, I now have the honor on behalf of the colleges and schools within the university of presenting the following deans who will in turn present the candidates for their degrees. The first academic dean is Dr. Pierre Ney-Pieba, interim dean of the College of Science and Technology.
Will all candidates graduating in the College of Science and Technology please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the College of Science and Technology of presenting these candidates for the following degrees: Bachelor of Science in Biology, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Bachelor of Science in Computer Information Systems, Bachelor in Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, and Bachelor of Science in Physics.
Thank you.
Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. Ira Bates, Interim Dean of the School of Business and Industry.
Will all candidates graduating in the School of Business and Industry please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the School of Business and Industry of presenting these candidates for the degrees: Bachelor of Science in Accounting, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Economics, Bachelor of Science in Economics with minor in Business, Bachelor of Science in Facilities Management, and Bachelor of Science in Supply Chain Management. Please be seated.
Thank you.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dean Myra Lowe, Dean of the re-accredited, nationally known School of Journalism and Graphic Communication.
Will all candidates graduating in the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication of presenting these candidates for the degrees: Bachelor of Science in Graphic Design, Bachelor of Science in Journalism, and Bachelor of Science in Public Relations.
Thank you.
Please be seated.
Mr. President, it is now my pleasure to present Dr. Shannon B. Smith, Dean of the School of Nursing.
Will the candidates graduating in the School of Nursing please stand? Mr. President, I have the honor on behalf of the faculty of the School of Nursing of presenting these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Thank you.
Please be seated.
Will all candidates receiving bachelor degrees in all colleges and schools, will you please stand, all our bachelor degree students? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the colleges and schools of this university, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and the Florida University Board of Trustees, I do confer upon you bachelor's degrees as indicated, with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining to scholars everywhere. Congratulations, and will you please move your tassels to the left side? Thank you. You may be seated. Will all the graduates receiving the Juris Doctor and Master's degrees also please stand and proceed to the rostrum as directed by the marshals to receive your diplomas.
Congratulations, graduates. College of Law. Francis Agree, cum laude. Talia Kayla Rachel Hutchinson. Jalen Jantes Harrington. Jamal Damian Jacques Ortiz the fourth. Chase A. Lopez. Pedro Enrique Guarre. Dylan McRae Biro. Latoya Nicole Walker. Jasmine Grace Harmon, cum laude. Mehdi E. Cooley, cum laude. Andrew Christian Bragg. Brianna Brittany Bradford. Talia Anita Etna. Catherine Ann Firkin. Samuel Leon Porter, cum laude. Haley Ariana Kimball Proctor. Jamesia Nicole Jackson, cum laude. Joanna Natalie Clayton, cum laude. Rosalind Renee Monroe. Tamira Ayana DePriest. Danielle Lindsay Glenn. Naomi Zafir. Peg Eileen Nunes. Lauren C. Crawford. Kalari Hall. Sean Miguel, cum laude. Theodore F. Green IV, summa cum laude. Kaylin Gianna Portland, magna cum laude. Billy Joe Hernandez. Mary Catherine Moran. David Alec Augustin. Martika Virginia Major. Hadija Adrina Ju, cum laude. Brianna Chanel Neblet. Alexandra Rest Repo. Helen Perot Coffee Clark. Lucy Kyler Barnes. Congratulations to School of Graduate Studies and Research. Brandon Joshua Benjamin. Amormi Delicate. Christy Nichelle Kelly. Trinity Nuwina Bond. Olu Waitayan Akinbi. Ajane Famari Pugh. Corey Jamal Jackson. Morgan Ashley Muse. Jalen Naya Day. Natisha E. Bobra. Demarius Edwards. Cameron Martin Boone. Jacqueline Vanessa Prelo. Melissa Yvette Smith. Adarius D. Lee. Dylan Andrew Kyle, magna cum laude. Taylor Monique Allen, summa cum laude. Anaya Elaine Hoggett, magna cum laude. Rashad Whitehead. Dalvin Roberts. Dathan Michael Tennyson. Melissa Therese Simmons. Candace Kenyatta Williams. Patrice Angelique Dixon. Lenose Genesti. Jelana Harris. Taylor Danae McKay. Samantha K. Wallace. Monica Joseph. Amaria J. Rowe. Jeremiah Josiah Johnson. Armani DeVay Jones. Aaliyah Ashay Wilburn. Jordan Jaden Price. Tori D. DeMons.
Will the graduates receiving their bachelor's degrees, you would please stand and proceed to the rostrum as directed by the marshals to receive the diplomas.
Congratulations, graduates. The School of Nursing. Darlene Morris Rocker, summa cum laude. Jakayla Renee Washington, summa cum laude. Naima Sarah Frederick, summa cum laude. Joy Simone Johnson, magna cum laude. Samaya Monet Foster, magna cum laude. Raven Messidor, summa cum laude. Tiana Brichet Knight, summa cum laude. Teresa Raven Ducarmel, magna cum laude. Nia McCarty, magna cum laude. Desiree Aaliyah Jacobs, magna cum laude. Aquaria Sims, magna cum laude. Ajani Malik Strong, magna cum laude. Salah Phaedra Conley, magna cum laude. Nergli Dutrill, cum laude. Danielle Margon Garant, magna cum laude. Kendall Brianne Lewis, magna cum laude. India Monet Black, magna cum laude. Renaya Sheree Lewis, magna cum laude. Kayla Tisha Campbell, magna cum laude. Carissa Kane, magna cum laude. Ladarius Monray Oliver Jr., magna cum laude. Kalia Todd, magna cum laude. Raja Lene Freeman, magna cum laude. Imani Alexis Martin, cum laude. Anika G. George. Arnica G. George, magna cum laude. Jada Renee Strange, summa cum laude. Aisha Dana Denton, magna cum laude. Caden Elizabeth Guthrie, magna cum laude. Michaela Lavi Raymond, summa cum laude. Cameron Elise Bridges, summa cum laude. Reagan Murray Miller, summa cum laude. Javon Neil Jackson, cum laude. Daria Jamia Jones, cum laude. Charday, Renee, Alexia, Sylvester, magna cum laude. Lynn Christie, Duville, magna cum laude. Carrington, Letice, Fears, magna cum laude. Asmita, Shannon, summa cum laude. Jahala Renee Curry Williams, summa cum laude. Congratulations, graduates, the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication. Jamalia D. Anthony Ford, summa cum laude. Jemiah Kalia Lawhorn, cum laude. Maya Danielle Dengo, cum laude. Kayla Delchin. Asia Nicole Moore, magna cum laude. Skylar Jamila Davis Rowley, magna cum laude. Camilla Harrell, magna cum laude. Layla Jade Wilson. Lilia Brooks, magna cum laude. Zaven Martin, summa cum laude. Hyla Johnson, magna cum laude. Janine McKenzie Meeks. Jordan Kristen Mungo, magna cum laude. Edward Robinson III, magna cum laude. Ashley Nicole Bryant, magna cum laude. Jalen Christian Ellis. Ernest Richard Walker III, magna cum laude. Donnie Ray Weatherspoon III. Destiny Tanaya Suazo Sneed. Zoe Mars Wales. Cynthia Marie Frage, magna cum laude. Micah Brianna Lee Barkley. Tristan Trevor Treshawn Hutton. Zion Delia Josephine Apolabi. Jalen Janelle McDuffie, magna cum laude. Cordell Devontae Jones. Adia Brooke Thomas. Trinity Amara Talton. Brian Christopher Rice. Leah Adriana Nicole Sinclair, magna cum laude. Jarvis Alexander Coleman, Jr. Alexis Miracle Williamson, magna cum laude. Jayla Sky Dowdell, cum laude. Ariel French Patton, summa cum laude. Jayla Tanae Ajalin Royal, magna cum laude. Germany Lorraine Bozeman, summa cum laude. Nadia Simone Lloyd, magna cum laude. Joshua Fitzgerald Moraine. Dylan Alexander Joseph. Sydney Simone Bellamy, cum laude. Jalen Michelle Elaine. Claire Carter Lathan, magna cum laude. Raina Nikia Smith, cum laude. Cyrus Tooks IV. Bianca Denise Halsey. Michaela Kirsten Smith, cum laude. Anissa Mary Nevelyn Carby, summa cum laude. Faith Francois, magna cum laude. Maya Leandra, candidate, magna cum laude. Nyla Justice Staple. Congratulations, graduates, the School of Business and Industry. J. Cameron Levison, cum laude. Kendall Gaines. Deja Binglane. Zuri Sims, magna cum laude. Olafemi Gani Egberangbi, summa cum laude. Tashelle Brianna Warren, summa cum laude. Chantel Desiree Taylor, magna cum laude. Deja Morris, cum laude. Tyrell Livingston Edwards Jr., cum laude. Ramit Savion Musadin. Aria Rose Bradwell. DaVincio Lorenz Flowers. Nathaniel Brandon Walker, cum laude. Raina Sydney Denise Hobson, magna cum laude. Braxton Nathan Blue. Milo Andre Johnson, magna cum laude. Michaela Cobra, magna cum laude. Soraya Denise Lundy, magna cum laude. Raquel Janice Russell. Gina Denise Rembert. Deja Deshae Smith. Ajua Burns. Corals Wilson Arias. Nyla Jasmine Johnson, summa cum laude. Sierra Nicole Green, cum laude. Andrea Kayla Johnson, cum laude. Alexis Janae Booker. Milani Michela Scott. Danielle Darlene Johnson, cum laude. Amaya Janae White, magna cum laude. Shania Rochelle Morton, summa cum laude. Calicia Jasmine Morrison, summa cum laude. Tyja Rihanna Tuggle, magna cum laude. Xavier Terrell Alexander. Jada Forrester Reed, magna cum laude. Justin Weidman, magna cum laude. Jared Jackson. Jarrell Dante Glover. Vicky St. Fleur. Bryce Gabrielle Johnson, summa cum laude. Shania A. Alvarado. Kenneth Jones. Jocelyn Acosta, summa cum laude. Alexis Ashanti Law, cum laude. Chantel Joseph, magna cum laude. Anjoli Vasti Myers, cum laude. Sydney Cheyenne Woods, magna cum laude. Melissa Monday, summa cum laude. Jasmine Lori Hughes, summa cum laude. Lauren Nicole Motley, summa cum laude. Jonathan Type. Gray Griffin, magna cum laude. Adrian N. Green. Alana Maye Tooks, cum laude. Dave Anthony Noble Jr., magna cum laude. Jade Marie Fisher, summa cum laude. Kenyatta Saray Devane, magna cum laude. Anthony Durden, cum laude. Tyler Sheffield, cum laude. Sheridan Eunice Kemper. Alea Lene Dotson, magna cum laude. Aliyah Collier, magna cum laude. Jordan Fleming. Larry LaFrance, cum laude. Leonard Latron Grant II, cum laude. Sydney Peyton Smith, magna cum laude. Danielle Abria Samuel, magna cum laude. Jaden Michael Johnson, magna cum laude. Kanaya Imani Kerr, magna cum laude. Michael Montagu Blackwood Jr., summa cum laude. Ezel Cole, Austin Cole Ezel. Tyra Simone Christie, magna cum laude. Emmanuel Isma, cum laude. Ayana Benet Mintz Davis. Aaliyah Gabrielle Anderson. Christian Sean Stoddard, magna cum laude. Craig LaForest Miles Jr. Takira Davis, magna cum laude. Heaven Webb. Tyreek A. Ferguson. Samira Ashanti Patterson, magna cum laude. Shabriz Raquel Howard, magna cum laude. Ariana Janae Harper, cum laude. Brianna Alexis Coates, cum laude. Ariane Brielle Daniel. LaShawn Danielle Kaylin Collins, cum laude. Congratulations, graduates, College of Science and Technology. James Douglas Tenner, magna cum laude. Antonio Jalen Alston. Brianna Santeria Martin, cum laude. Kennedy Michelle Hills, magna cum laude. Joseph Gene Porter, Jr. Samaya Tashila Ashford. Leonika Latrice Austin. Yvette Subrats, cum laude. Christopher M. Joseph. Tiara M. Mitchell. Lavondre Vashon Buckhannon. Trinity Yvette Johnson. Stephen S. Pierre. Cherish Michelle Glenn. Raven Shay Moore, cum laude. Lauren Ariane Baker Matthews. Jaden Alexander Howard, magna cum laude. Kamari Jordan Thompson, cum laude. Dalen Hall, cum laude. Chloe Allen. Naya Iman Billups, cum laude. Reynold E. Monestein. Christopher Perez, cum laude. Michael Mandelis, cum laude. Jorge Imelco Vazquez. Reginald Allen Johnson. Joan Marie Morris. Terrell Tamik Brown Jr. Brian Marshall II, magna cum laude. Antonio Moore. Lorenzo Isaiah Falcon, magna cum laude. LaTempest N. Mosley. Geraldine LaDonna Jones. Trinity Stewart, cum laude. Christy Alexa Romulus, magna cum laude. Erica Thermius, cum laude. Jalen Marani Baker, magna cum laude. Aaliyah St. Louis Alain, cum laude. Khalil Andrew Lyons. Alexandra Kaliba, magna cum laude. Ashari Janaya Jordan, magna cum laude. DeAndre Gabrielle Jamari Victor. Jarvey Levitt. Diamond Tanae Van, cum laude. Haley Richardson, summa cum laude. Kayla Alexandria Jackson, magna cum laude. Michaela Ansley Hall, magna cum laude. Samaria Ashanti Michael Raymond. Sabrian Alasia Hawkins. Chloe Dennis, magna cum laude. Brittany Charmaine Pender, magna cum laude. Deborah Janae McClure Gillens, magna cum laude. Taylor Lynn Geiger, magna cum laude. Geiger. Kiana Rollins. Nicholas Spencer Buggs, cum laude. Tyreek Devon Gray. Shannon Marie Holmes. Talia Rivera, summa cum laude. Jaden O'Donnell Williams, magna cum laude. Diamond Ajoy Dees, cum laude. Taylor Janae Colbert, magna cum laude. Nia Alina Berry, magna cum laude. Journey Hudson. Robert Batalis Jr., cum laude. Woodhands Joseph, magna cum laude. Ajani Imhotep Roberts, summa cum laude. Isaac John Royal, magna cum laude. Dominic Michelle Keys. Tosin Jalugo. Kayla Patricia Alexandra, magna cum laude. Kamaya R. Waltz. Lauren Michelle Stoney, cum laude. Ariana Malone Davis. Timothy Eugene White, magna cum laude. Kayla Bradley. Tashara Denise Hill, cum laude. Mariah Howard, summa cum laude. Juanisha Denise Green. Jalea Janae Mata, magna cum laude. Kyra Diane Ledette, magna cum laude. Tamara Tatiana McGee, summa cum laude. Reagan Celeste Wilson, cum laude. Tamira Moore, magna cum laude. Taylor Mackenzie Celia Estelle, summa cum laude. Ronnie Xavier Burns II. Abdullah Adekolo Imiola. Sanaya Danielle Frazier. Kiara Deasia Martin, magna cum laude. Anita Rosa Pearson. Asia Sanaa Davis. Alicia Romaine Smith. Deandra Janae Burke, cum laude. Anderson Falesna. Kwame Genti. Curtis Kahari Doku Lawrence III, summa cum laude. Selena Alvarado. Nadine Abdul Yusuf. Jania Victoria Brooks, magna cum laude. Jada Nikia Pennick, cum laude. Kai Jara Aiden Fungu, cum laude. Christopher Matt Scarborough Jr., cum laude. Macy Fulton, summa cum laude. Cameron Javon Norwood, cum laude. Antonio Gabriel McNeely Jr., cum laude. Stefano Kenroy Fleming Drew. Taylin Donita Below Rollins, cum laude. Assyria Preston. Aaron Borden. And Joseph Jordan Dunny.
As we prepare to complete these ceremonies, a few more items to cover. Please stay with us, if you will. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we will now have the senior transcendent ceremony conducted by Mr. Curtis Johnson, Jr., President of the FAMU National Alumni Association. Mr. Johnson.
Well, good afternoon. I am Curtis Johnson, Jr., a proud alumnus of this prestigious university. To Interim President Dr. Beard, Chair Harper, Trustee May, distinguished platform guests, parents, graduates, friends, and family, we have come to that point of the culmination of the spring 2025 graduating class. And I want to take a moment to say it truly warms my heart to address you this day, as I have fond memories of this very moment in which you stand. As you prepare to transition from student to alumnus, I want to impress upon you that for the past several years, you have been an integral part of the many exciting events that have taken place at Florida A&M University. You are now about to become a part of its history forever. Spring class of 2025, you are special. You are very special. But among you, there are a very few special graduates that are standing out in this class. Graduates to the point that decided they were going to give back before they left this hallowed ground. And I want to take this opportunity right now to recognize two of you and have you stand, because now you have made the commitment, the financial commitment, to life membership in the National Alumni Association by getting your life membership as a student. And so I would like for Ms. Layla Wilson to please stand. And I would like for Mr. Austin Ezell to please stand and remain standing. Your commitment to become student alums will not go unrecognized. In fact, you are the proud siblings of Fawn and Thias Wilson and Antonio and Lavonda Ezell, two Rattler standout football players. So thank you for teaching and bringing your young ones here, and you starting the journey to support those coming after you. In fact, one of you wrote, "Thank you, President Johnson. Times really got tough. I turned to the National Alumni Association. You were there with the Save Our Student Foundation. I was able to graduate with no debt, 0 loans, and move on. So I feel it necessary to give back. That's why I started today by giving my $500 and becoming a life member. Thank you, Layla Jade Wilson." Please remain standing, because also I want to recognize at this point 2 of the young dynamic people that I met as young freshmen at the age of 16. They are now my fellow alumnus. I want to have Curtis Lawrence stand, and Yusef, please stand. The dynamic duo, I met these 2 during my tenure here. You are now in the Alumni Association. And with that, all of the class of 2025, please stand as I transcend you from student to alum. You are among the privileged who have been nurtured in the spirit of the men and women who have passed this way and are rendering distinguished service to mankind because of the education that you received here at Florida A&M University. You have been trained by men and women who have passed on to you the very best that time and experience has given to them, and you should remember their dedicated service. And so I ask of you to take this oath. As a member of the Florida A&M University National Alumni Association, do you solemnly promise to remember that you are the recipient of a great and precious heritage, that you will strive with all your might and energy to prove yourself worthy through service to mankind and to support the programs of Florida A&M University and its Alumni Association? If you so willingly accept that, will you say, "I do"? Thank you. By the authority invested in me as the president of the FAMU National Alumni Association, I, Curtis E. Johnson Jr., declare that you have membership in the association, the National Association, for 1 full year with all rights, privileges, and duties appertaining to. We encourage you to maintain your membership beyond that 1 year by paying your dues to the chapter and getting your life membership. Life membership has its privileges because when you do, that will support students coming into the pathway that you are now exiting. So with that, I want to welcome you into the National Alumni Association. I would invite all alumni, my life members, my associate members, all please stand right now in recognition of you welcoming the newest alumnus to our University National Alumni Association. May God bless you. May God keep you. And may God bless Florida A&M University. You may now be seated.
Before we give closing remarks, we will ask for all of our attendees to remain standing as our graduates march out during the recession. Also, when we do our alma mater, that you remain in place. Men, take off your hat, as well as for the benediction. I do want to recognize Commissioner Bill Proctor, who's in the house, who has a daughter, Haley Proctor, who's a law degree graduate as well. Give them a hand, if you will. In closing, it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as your interim president on this very remarkable occasion. Looking at you, I'm reminded of my time here on the Hill when I was filled with excitement and anticipation. I remember being eager to move beyond the exams, the assignments, the sleepless nights, but also feeling a bit nervous. What would come next? Being a college student offered structure and routine, and now I was stepping into an unpredictable world of responsibilities, bills, new challenges. But looking back now, I can say my best days were ahead of me, and so are yours. As we here at FAMU say, we got a lot to brag about. You are graduating at a pivotal moment in history from one of the most esteemed institutions in the nation. Thanks to your dedication and unwavering commitment of our very incredible faculty, staff, and administrators, FAMU has ascended to number 81 on the U.S. News and World Report list of top 100 universities, number 1 HBCU for the 6th straight year. I think that's worthy of a round of applause. And of course, we're number 20 when we look at social mobility, a distinction highlighting how we empower our graduates to financially change the course of their lives. Graduates, that means that you've armed with your FAMU degree, you can confidentially secure the bag in your chosen career. We say to you all the time, you come here to learn, depart to earn, and you return to pay it forward. Thank you for allowing FAMU to be part of your journey. May the spirit of our motto, as we quote, excellence with caring, unquote, continue to inspire you as you move forward, and may it light your path to even a brighter future. Again, congratulations. You must always remember that you can get anywhere from FAMU. As we echo for the third time, there are challenges and maybe difficult days ahead. But when the dark clouds gather on the horizon, when thunder and lightning pierce the skies, when faith is but a glare in the eye of a fallen rattler, and hope is a lost friend, when the sinews of the chest grow weary from those hard-charging linebackers, when the legs and the muscles grow tired from those hard-charging running backs, you must always remember the rattlers will strike, strike, and strike again. Please stand for the alma mater and benediction.
As we bring this glorious ceremony to a close, may the Lord bless you and keep you, class of 2025, and may his favor rest upon every graduate, every family member, and every dedicated faculty in our beloved FAMU. May the God who brought you to this great accomplishment carry you into the future, filled with hope, excellence, and divine purpose. When the road ahead seems long, may you remember the words from the poem, Don't Quit. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. Rattlers, hold on to your dream. Press forward with courage. Believe that the best is yet to come. As it is written in Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Go forth to build, heal, advocate, to lead, to tell the stories of our times. The spirit of a rattler. May God's joy, peace, and love go with you always. God bless the graduates, and God bless FAMU in the strong, saving, powerful name of Jesus. Amen.
Mr. President, I declare the 2025 spring commencement of the Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University officially closed.